Did the Vaishnavite Shaiva conflict manifest in the Chola court? Well, it kind of depends on who you're asking. The Vaishnavite and the Shaiva sources both claim this, but we don't really have a lot of court sources that address this directly. We have claims from the Vaishnavas, for example, that the Shaivites picked up a Vishnu idol that was present in the Chidambaram temple and then had it thrown into the ocean. And you have some hints in Shaiva literature that this happened as well, but we don't really have too much of an insight as to what was happening in the court. What we can definitely say, though, is that religious rivalry was a thing because religious leaders also commanded political power. These are guys who had followings in the hundreds, if not thousands. These are people who had connections to temple administration and considerable financial resources. So it's not just a theological conflict we're talking about, we're also talking about a conflict over who captures the patronage of the court. These are very economically important and politically important questions. We know of this absolutely crazy case in Thirumayam, which is in present-day Pudukkottai district, so a little south of the Chola home territories, where in the 13th century, the relationships between the Shaivites and Vaishnavites got so bad that the entire town was basically partitioned, and a general actually showed up in the town and made the temple administration sit next to each other and work out a peace treaty. And part of the peace treaty was that they would retrieve each other's idols which they had thrown into the temple tanks.